Hello everybody, Northern Hero here. I went to a church a few weeks ago and having a good conversation with somebody, and when I said to him, I sometimes read the Bible when I'm walking and that, with my headphones in, and he said, when you go through the Bible as a whole, the gift of prophecy is going to come on you. And he closed his eyes while he said it. Now, I have said before, when I get through the Bible, something great is going to come. I believe I've already got the gift of prophecy, to be honest. I feel it now. But there'll be another anointing or something which will come on me, I don't know. But something great will come. You're currently listening and hearing to Northern Hero 099 channel on YouTube. It's available nowhere else. Right, so I had a great conversation with that guy, and keep trying different churches, different places out. And I got invited to this prayer night, which is not too far from me actually, although I went in car. Somebody said, do you want to go to this church and that? I thought, shall I what? When I heard that it was a church that I used to go to, I thought, well, not bad. So I went to the front entrance and they had posters on saying, if you've come for the such and such worship night, it's around the back. And I thought, Anyway, I saw my friend. He was on the path talking to another friend, guiding him, to the right place, the hot spot to worship God. And we got in. We met his friend. We went in, and everybody stood about. They had like a band in the middle, worship and that. And I saw a few individuals that I recognised. I felt a bit out of place, and I was going to go through the door and go back home. I was. However, I stuck it out. I sat next to somebody on the floor. My back were aching a bit. Got up. People, were worshipping God, and some people praying for other people. I went up to a lad who I've never ever seen before, and I had a vision of him shooting demons with his bow and arrow. And I mentioned a few other words to him as well. I prayed that for him. Well, it was a word of knowledge, so I put my hand on him and I spoke those words into him. And he says, thank you for stepping out. You see, if I'd have gone out, I would have missed that opportunity, wouldn't I? I'd have missed out on it. I'd have come back and have probably felt worse, because I'd have probably thought, I wish I didn't go. What on earth did I go for? Let me get a kind of Budweiser or something, and let me play my game. I'd have been a bit mad and sad with myself for thinking, why did I go for? But because I stuck it out, there was an achievement there. Do you know what I mean? I'm not good for stepping out, my friends. It's hard. It can be an hard task, but the more we do it, it becomes easier, I believe. And God is with us. Let's not forget about that. I would encourage people to go to these worship things. Might not like them. The more you go to them, though, the more you like them, and the more you get involved. I'm not saying I'm going to go to I might not go to one again, to be honest. But do not miss opportunities when they come. You know, if you're working, fair enough. If you've got plans, fair enough. You've got to think though, you know, you could be in a worse place, and you've got to think, well, where do I go? Do I go there or what? You know that guy who said that a bit ago, on that first bit of video what I did, when he said, when you read the Bible, the gift of prophecy is going to come upon you. He also said that he used to be a very anxious person, and he were always worried about when people used to phone him up, oh, such and such has had an accident, can you come? And a lot of times he didn't fancy it. So now what he does, he asks God, he says, God, have you got this covered? And he says, when he feels the Holy Spirit saying, yes I have, because he hears that, he will tell the people, he'll ring them back and says, oh, I've decided not to come. There's some other people coming, isn't there, to sort out the problem or whatever. And they'll say, what, you're not coming? He says, no, because he feels that he doesn't have to. God's got it already covered. And I think we need to be like that. You know, there might be times when people say, can I have a lift here, can I lift there, or whatever, and you think, you know, if you feel like a friendship is not going to grow, but you feel like somebody is using you just to please themselves, right? Because there's a difference, my friends, in gaining friendships and relationships even. You know, if you meet a woman and that, there will be a likeness between each other, but you've got to realise that, is it going to evolve into a greater friendship relationship or not? And you will know, you know, obviously if it's a woman, it's a relationship thing, innit? You're thinking, is this the woman for me? Because if not, I prefer it to be stopped immediately. Do you know what I mean? But we have to learn. We are learning each and every day, aren't we? Right, back to the Bible after this. I'm going to be reading Obadiah, and there's only one chapter in Obadiah, one and only. So I'll be reading that. So you'll have to listen to that. God bless you soon. Bye. Keep strong with God. This is Northern Hero 099 channel on YouTube.